Hey, Kyle, we can rationalize it.
In the beginning of time, there was darkness. And at the end of time, there will be darkness. And somewhere in the middle, amongst all the chaos, concepts with Kyle, it's 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 concepts with Kyle.
Okay, alright, okay, alright. Hey everybody! Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Hello. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Greetings, humans. Welcome to my TV show. I guess. Greetings, humans, and if you're like some other sentient creature, welcome to the first TV show. Welcome to the first episode of Concepts with Kyle. I spend a lot of time thinking about things, concepts, and I'd like to share them, and I can do that. So I've created this TV show called Concepts with Kyle to express my concepts. Yeah, and today I have a concept that I've created and I would love to share it with everyone. This concept is called the SOI. The SOI. And no, it's not about it's not soya sauce, it's SOI. The SOI! And all about improving the SOI. And this concept's fantastic because it can give you... this concept, I really like this concept because it gives me purpose, and it's my purpose in life to improve the SOI. What is the SOI? What is the SOI? Well, if I told you what the SOI was, technically I wouldn't be improving the SOI. But I'm not that hilarious to do that to you. The SOI represents the state of imagination. So it's come to my conclusion that, you're a human, you live life, and you come across all these sorts of problems and weird circumstances and all that stuff, and how a human gets through those processes or things or barriers in their life or gets through life is the use of imagination. I mean, you have a problem and you're like, oh, how do I get through this? And your imagination self comes in and says, oh, we could do this thing. And you're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And sometimes you're in a problem and someone can tell you something and it's like, oh, have you tried doing this? And you're like, oh, that's gonna work. A solution. Yeah, at the core of all our problems, the solution lies in imagination. We got all this like world problems and all that stuff going on, politics, yeah. And I think the best way to get through that is if we just improve, like theoretically, we improve the SOI, we improve the state of imagination, and then people can get through these problems. I should have wrote a script for this one. Hey, Kyle. Hey, don't blame me. I was like, yeah, let's talk about the SOI. The space storm and me personally, I am dedicating my life to improving the SOI simply by being myself. If you got a bit of weirdness in you and yeah, you're a bit odd. Oddness and weirdness helps improve the soy. You see, when people start questioning their own reality and get really freaked out, or like, oh, we can do that, see something and they can't comprehend it. For surrealism, for example, improves the soy a lot. And what happens is, if people just exercise their imagination more, that improves the soy and the state of imagination. And with all of us and all the art stuff going on and world stuff, that's all improving the soy. And we can improve it a lot more in our daily lives. And that's what I plan to do with my life. Just kind of freak people out and stimulate their imagination. If you got a bit of weirdness in you and you want to help improve the soy, well, that's why that weirdness is in you. I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging this kind of script. I mean, you could like figure out your own sort of answers technically of what I'm trying to say. It's like, because I could literally just ramble stuff and I would improve the soy regardless. Yeah. Because like it's, you know, oh, you can create your own TV shows? Yeah, you can do that. And if your soy in yourself was large enough, you realize, oh, I can do that. I can do that thing. Right now, I'm currently trying to make a film. I make a feature-length film. Well, technically, I really want to make 3 films in the next 2 weeks, feature-length. And I'm like, that's, you know, is that ambitious? But it's like, oh, maybe you can do it, you know. Just enough planning. We got enough soy here to try. Yeah, improve the soy. Yes, improve the soy. So that's my concept. Is I created the idea of the soy, and I think it's awesome because that's what we can do. Is improve the soy by being super weird. Or not super weird, but like more yourself. And it's okay to be yourself. Because that improves the soy. Natural human. Yeah, hopefully this works out. Technically, if you got enough imagination going on inside your head, you can do things like love unconditionally, and you can forgive someone for anything if you have enough soy going on inside you. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the world, and it's kind of like, it can be overwhelming. But if your state of imagination is working, it kind of goes, hey, actually, it's not that bad. It's just all really strange. And you can laugh about it. Hey, you can make it funny. You know, there's a lot of humans trapped in this whole work mentality. And if the soy was improved, the humans would realize, oh, we don't have to do that. Or, I'm having a bad time doing this. You came here to planet Earth and you're gonna spend like 40 years of your life working for someone else? And then like, you're all upset that you're having a bad time. But if the soy was improved, then people would be like, hey, this sucks. You know, this isn't fun. It's like, I want to spend more time with my children. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So, yeah, we're gonna be improving the soy here at the Space Storm a lot. I'm gonna, you know, that's what I'm gonna do with my life, is just try and stimulate people's imagination so we can overcome the problems. And, you know, people say that overpopulation is the problem, or not is the problem, but a problem. And I'm like, oh, that's a negative way to think, because, you know, you got all these children in this world, and you're pretty much telling them that like they're the problem. So a whole bunch of children, kids, are gonna feel like they're the problem simply for existing. So I say, hey, why don't we, see them as a solution? Overpopulation. These children coming in the world, if we improve the soil enough for them, they're gonna find all the solutions to all the problems in planet Earth. And it's like, yeah, free food for everyone. We're gonna be like, awesome. I think what I really want to see in this world is a lot more water slides. They're great. I mean, you could probably tell how good a human race is doing by the amount of water slides they have. Their happiness levels. I mean, water slides, I don't know. Awesome. Weird tangent. We gotta figure out a solution to all our problems, all our insecurities and stuff, and all it takes is a bit of imagination to like think outside the box, to get around those barriers, to get around those fears, or like transmute those fears. And you can do stuff. I didn't think I could make a TV show. Then I was like, I think I was just really stoned one day and I was like, oh man, concept with Kyle, and like we have this really cool intro, that would be fun. Let's make that TV show. And it's like, oh yeah, we can make TV shows? Dude, I could make a cooking show. Facebook and the internet and, people say a lot of bad things about it, but like, man, we can express ourselves so much better ever before in the human history via Facebook, Like share your art, share your stuff, share your ideas, share your concepts, improve the SOI via like this cybernetically. It'd be awesome. There is obviously super desire to be like popular and people to look at me and appreciate me, and yeah, that's a desire, and I really, wouldn't mind having 1 million followers following the space storm, but it's more important for yourself to be able to express your ideas. And I'm not doing this whole space storm thing for a whole bunch of followers. I'm literally doing it because I got all these concepts inside of me and all these ideas and thoughts because I spend all day thinking about stuff, and I just was like, oh man, I just really want to share them. I want to get them out of me. That's the important part. And if I can do it and encourage you to get it out of you, that would be awesome. We got problems. We can create the solutions. And all we need to do is imagination. Let your weirdness fly. Go be stimulating. To access your individual parts of you, it's gonna feel weird and you're gonna feel like a weirdo, but I need that weirdo to help improve the SOI. If you know what I mean. I'm just trying to talk. I'm just trying to save the world, or just pretend I'm gonna save the world in my bedroom because I'm bored and don't have much else to do. I mean, I want to feel important, and I know everyone else feels important. I know everyone else wants to feel important, but I already am important in the sense that I have to feed myself to live. And that's I must be important to myself because I have to feed myself. I'm invested in my own life of getting this guy to the end, wherever that is, in the best, coolest way possible, and maybe some epicness sprinkled in there. That's always a Kyle favorite.